We created Aipex because we spent our whole careers working with IT teams using expensive, outdated management tools that still required them to have a ton of knowledge and spend many hours searching for solutions in forums and documentation. AI changes everything. It can do all that for you, so you now have the world's most knowledgeable tech support assistant right alongside you. And we took an agentic AI approach. It's proven for coding and productivity tools. It works directly with the endpoint device, so it can access data live. You're not dealing with privacy and data sovereignty issues from storing a huge amount of historical data in the cloud. And it can instantly create queries and solutions using the AI model, all under human supervision. Let's look at the agentic AI architecture that we use. On the left, we have Windows, Mac, and Linux devices. Each of those runs a small application, has a tiny agentic footprint. There are no drivers, there are no reboots. It's self-updating, it's self-maintaining. Each of those makes an outbound secure connection to the Aipex platform in the cloud. On the right, we have the IT team. They are doing nothing more than using a web browser, which again securely connects to the Aipex platform in the cloud. Inside the platform, we have an optimized agentic AI model that's going to use all those live device connections to diagnose and resolve problems instantly. Let's take a look at a few examples of it in action. We'll start by connecting to a Windows Dell PC and showing the kind of information that we can pull from it live. As you can see, these performance charts are populated continuously with that live connection. We can see everything about the device, what it's connected to. We can see what services are running. We can see what's happened on it in the last 24 hours. We can see what applications are installed. But let's go back to the performance chart and show you what happens when you have the world's greatest troubleshooting assistant next to you. We're going to ask it to add more performance charts to troubleshoot network issues with Zoom. And it's live connecting to the device. It's requesting more information, and you can see it's populating the new charts live and instantly. Now let's look at another example. This device is heavily overloaded, very high CPU queue at times. We're going to ask the agentic AI assistant to troubleshoot and find what's going on. And again, it connects live to the device to diagnose what's happening. It identifies a rogue process, and it then asks the human for permission to go and kill that process, which we then grant, and it instantly solves the problem. Here's another classic example of a user who cannot connect to a particular website. And again, we're going to ask our agentic AI assistant to troubleshoot that problem. You can see it running through a series of steps here to diagnose what's happening, connecting directly to the device. It will now ask the human permission to run a series of command lines to dive deeper. And it's now identified the problem, it's resolved it, and the user can now connect and work again. And finally, let me give you a look at some of the live support tools. This is remote control. We're remotely controlling and connecting to a Windows server, again, all through the cloud. Very easy, very fast. In fact, it's so fast, I want to show you another example of connecting to a user watching YouTube. This is the frame rate we're actually seeing connected to that device securely through the cloud. This is the same thing on a Mac. Again, incredibly fast, high performance remote control. And here's a remote shell. This is me connecting to Linux and Windows devices, getting a text-based remote shell on that device. So the Aipex platform is a generational opportunity to change the way that IT is done. There are more demos and more deep dives on the Tassient YouTube channel, and you can use it for free and help us enhance this. Email us info@tassient.com and we will help you register and get set up. If you want to move forward, it's an instant replacement. It'll pay for itself because it's a fraction of the cost of the live support tools you already use. And we can offer low cost per administrator pricing for as many devices as you want. So we look forward to hearing from you.